Hi, welcome to Swedish Movie Guy. The 90s was a great time for comedies with funny performances, unforgettable characters and career breakthroughs. Today I'm gonna share my top 10 favorite comedy movies of the decade. Films I still watch now and then, and that simply makes me laugh. The very best ones for me often have something unique, like a clever twist that makes them more interesting. Also, I won't include dramatic hybrids like Forrest Gump. But okay, let's take a look at my picks. Number 10, Billy Madison.
Everybody on? Good, great, grand, wonderful. No yelling on the bus!
Starting us off is Adam Sandler's first major film role as the spoiled man-child Billy Madison. Tired of his irresponsible ways, his father reveals he bribed Billy's teachers to let him pass school, and now he must retake and pass every grade in 24 weeks to prove he's worthy of the family business. I like this premise, and although silly and juvenile at times, the movie is fun and entertaining. And Chris Farley is really good as the angry bus driver.
Conditioner is better. I leave the hair silky and smooth. Oh, really, fool? Really? Cable Guy?
Number 9. The Cable Guy. A kinda underrated dark comedy where Jim Carrey plays cable installer Chip Douglas.
You guys play here too? Cool.
He wants to befriend customer Stephen Kovacs, played by Matthew Broderick, and when these attempts fail, he turns into a psycho stalker. This may not sound like comedy material, but surprisingly, it has some of Carrey's funniest scenes ever. Chip is an odd but interesting character, and the chemistry between the two leads work very well. Overall, a strangely compelling, fun and thought-provoking comedy, directed by Ben Stiller.
Pow, pow.
Salt peanuts.
Squid up. Squid up.
I love this game.
Moving on to number 8, Tommy Boy.
And you hit the brakes. Whoa, that was close. Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, and all of a sudden the kids are yelling from the back seat, I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Not now, damn it. Truck tire. I can't stop. Help!
Saturday Night Live regulars Chris Farley and David Spade got their first leading roles with this one. Farley plays Tommy Callahan, who inherits a near-bankrupt car parts factory and hits the road with a company assistant, played by Spade, trying to sell their products to save the company. The two leads are good together, but Farley is of course the one who makes me laugh.
Luke, I am your father.
The desktop demo scene is
And the
genius.
medic gets out and says, oh my God. New guy's in the corner puking his guts out. All because you want to save a couple extra pennies.
Hi, Wayne.
Number 7, Wayne's World. A Saturday Night Live sketch turned into a full movie, and actually the most successful one. The story follows two very likable friends, Wayne and Garth, who runs a public access TV show in Wayne's basement. Rob Lowe plays a producer who wants to take their show to commercial TV, and soon they discover it isn't the sweet deal they hoped for. I like the frequent fourth wall breaks, and it's a charming and funny ride, with many memorable scenes and quotes. I mean, who can forget Garth's drum solo?
Amazing, dude.
Thanks. I like to play.
I will not bow to any sponsor.
Okay, number 6, Happy Gilmore.
You're gonna die, clown! You think that's funny? I don't hear you laughing now!
Still Adam Sandler's best movie, where he plays Happy, a failed hockey player becoming a pro golfer to save his granny's house. He's got a powerful drive, but also bad temper. Christopher McDonald is great as Happy's rival, Shooter McGavin, and it's a joy to watch him lose his cool during the film. Also nice to see Richard Kiel, aka Bond villain Jaws, in a small role with actual spoken lines this time. Overall, a well-made comedy.
You're in big trouble though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No. Come here, gorgeous.
Number 5, Blue Streak. Maybe a guilty pleasure, but I like some Martin Lawrence movies, and this is by far his best, in my opinion. He plays thief Miles Logan, who hides a diamond at a construction site after a heist gone wrong. Being released from prison 2 years later, he finds a police station at that same site, and funnily enough, he becomes a successful fake cop while infiltrating it. I like the cast with Luke Wilson, Dave Chappelle, and William Forsythe in great supporting roles. And the premise, along with Martin's physical humor, makes for some really funny moments.
Training at the academy.
Number 4, Dumb and Dumber. The Farrelly brothers are known for raunchy comedies, but this is more balanced and their best. It features a great pairing of Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels, who complement each other wonderfully as the not-so-bright friends Lloyd Christmas and Harry Dunn. They set out on a road trip to return a left-behind suitcase with money to Lloyd's limo customer Mary, who took a plane to Aspen. The movie is great throughout and has some very clever jokes in all of its stupidity. Undeniably one of Jim Carrey's funniest movies.
Saddle up, partner. Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
Moving into the top 3 with Bowfinger. A first-time pairing of comedy legends Eddie Murphy and Steve Martin results in a witty and entertaining movie. Martin plays struggling filmmaker Bobby Bowfinger, who sets out to shoot a blockbuster with big star Kit Ramsey, played by Murphy. The only problem is that Kit doesn't know he's in the movie, so they have to film him unknowingly and also use his brother Jiff on occasion. A rather unique idea for a comedy, with some very hilarious moments.
Kit Ramsey is doing this movie!
Number 2, Liar Liar. My favorite Jim Carrey movie where he shines from start to finish. Here he plays Fletcher Reed, a dishonest attorney and father who often breaks commitments to his beloved son Max. But after a birthday wish comes true from Max, the lying lawyer suddenly must tell the truth for 24 hours. This clever setup is perfect for creating hilarious moments with Carrey's physical humor. I think it's never been better or funnier.
The pen is blue. The pen is blue! The goddamn pen is blue!
Many great scenes build up to a satisfying final act.
You ducked your donut, you gave your dog a sausage, you stuffed her like a Thanksgiving turkey!
Before I reveal my top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Sir, and how are you this afternoon? Alrighty then. I have a package for you.
Office Space. And Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me.
Feel, baby.
Lower.
How does that feel, baby?
Groundhog time.
Okay, number 1, Groundhog Day. Bill Murray plays the jaded weatherman Phil Connors, who for some reason has to relive the same day over and over again until he gets it right. It's a brilliant premise and very entertaining to see how Phil's behavior changes from selfish and bewildered to desperate and suicidal, and finally caring and sympathetic. The whole time, Murray's performance is just amazing, and I love side characters like the annoying but likable Ned Ryerson.
Ryerson?
In short, a brilliant comedy I can watch again and again.
Ned!
And that's why it comes in at number 1.
Hey, they're chasing us. Come on, make it fun.
You speak French.
Bill Murray, Andy McDowell,
To the groundhog.